3 things that kill probate deals and how I prevent all of them. Probate real estate rarely falls apart because of market conditions. The market can be strong, buyers can be interested, and attorneys can have everything lined up correctly on the legal side. Yet the deal still dies. Why does that happen? In my experience, probate deals fall apart for 3 simple reasons: miscommunication, poor preparation, and the wrong people trying to push the deal forward. I have been brought into cases where everything looked ready for success. The title was clean, letters had been issued, and heirs seemed aligned. On paper, it was a done deal, but in practice, the sale stalled and eventually collapsed. The truth is that probate properties require a unique blend of legal coordination, real estate expertise, and family management. If even one of these areas is mishandled, the deal can fall apart. Below are the 3 most common reasons probate sales fail, and exactly how I make sure none of them threaten your case. The agent has no clue how probate works. This is the biggest reason probate sales stall. Too often, families or executors hire a traditional real estate agent who does not understand probate. They treat it like a standard listing, and that creates mistakes that can derail the entire process. Here are a few examples I see constantly. Agents skip mandatory probate disclosures. They use the wrong language in the MLS. Buyers are not warned about possible court confirmation. Escrow stalls because probate timelines are not accounted for. The court date is missed because the property was not marketed properly. When that happens, who ends up picking up the pieces? The attorney. That never happens when I am involved. As a certified probate real estate specialist, I know how to align the property with the court process. I prepare disclosures properly, use the right MLS language, and educate buyers and their agents up front. This prevents surprise walkouts, canceled escrows, or conflicts in court. Probate is not just about selling a house. It is about making sure the real estate side and the legal side work together smoothly. That is exactly what I bring to the table. The property is not ready when it needs to be. Imagine this. The attorney has the paperwork ready, signatures are collected, and everything is lined up for the listing. But the house is not. Why? Because the executor is waiting on a clean-out that was never scheduled. Photos have not been taken. The city inspection has not been ordered. Insurance coverage was overlooked. The house sits and the sale window closes before it even opens. I prevent this by never waiting for someone else to take action. The moment I step into a case, I visit the property myself. I create a clear plan for what needs to happen. Then I move fast. I handle cleanouts, coordinate photos, schedule inspections, arrange for utilities and insurance, and bring in reliable vendors. Nothing is left hanging. By the time the listing is ready to launch, the property is prepared and positioned for success. Delays cost estates money. My role is to eliminate those delays and keep the process moving. No one is managing expectations with the family. This is the silent killer of probate deals. Everything can look good on paper, but if the heirs are not aligned, the deal can collapse without warning. Here is how it usually plays out. One heir believes the home is worth more than it is. Another heir does not want to sell yet. The executor is overwhelmed and unsure how to manage opinions. The attorney is pressured from every direction, but has no control over real estate expectations. The result? Endless arguments, stalled decisions, and missed opportunities. I prevent this by managing expectations directly. I meet with heirs, present comps, and provide clear numbers. I explain what the market will actually pay and why. I lay out timelines, risks, and options so decisions are based on facts, not feelings. I do not take sides. I stay neutral, calm, and professional. By doing this, I keep the family grounded, the executor supported, and the attorney out of unnecessary disputes. How I prevent all 3 problems. The difference between a probate deal that fails and one that succeeds is leadership. Families, executors, and even attorneys need someone who knows the real estate side of probate and is willing to own it completely. Here is what I do to prevent deals from falling apart. I take control early. I step in before the property creates problems. I handle the logistics. From cleanouts to inspections, nothing is left to chance. I educate the family. Expectations are managed with facts and data. I align with the attorney. Legal and real estate timelines stay in sync. I move fast. Probate cases already take time. I make sure the property does not add delays. Real life example. I once worked on a probate case where the family hired a traditional agent. On the surface, everything was in order. The attorney had filed all the paperwork. The letters were issued, and the heirs agreed to sell. But the agent treated it like a normal listing. They skipped key disclosures, used generic MLS language, and failed to prepare the buyers for court confirmation. When escrow reached the confirmation stage, the buyers backed out, leaving the attorney scrambling to explain the fallout. That is when I was brought in. I reset the listing, corrected the disclosures, and re-educated buyers. I managed the cleanout, updated the photos, and aligned the timeline with the court's requirements. Within weeks, the property was back on track and closed without further issues. The attorney later admitted that without my intervention, the case could have dragged on for months. Most probate deals do not collapse because of the market. They fall apart because no one is protecting the process. Attorneys are left holding the bag, families are left confused, and estates lose valuable time and money. I prevent that from happening. I step in early, take ownership of the property, manage expectations, and keep everything moving. The result is a clean, smooth probate sale that supports the legal process instead of undermining it. If you are handling a case where the deal feels like it is teetering, bring me in before it tips. I will steady it, move it forward, and close it the right way. Frequently asked questions. Why do probate deals fail most often? They usually fail because of inexperienced agents, properties not being ready, or mismanaged expectations with the family. How do you keep attorneys from being dragged into real estate problems? I take full ownership of the property side. Families and executors come to me, not the attorney, for real estate questions and updates. Can you handle out-of-state heirs and executors? Yes, I coordinate everything remotely with photos, updates, and documentation, so families and attorneys never feel stuck or uninformed. Ready to protect your probate case? Probate cases require more than legal expertise. They require a real estate partner who understands the unique challenges of probate sales and can protect attorneys, executors, and heirs from costly mistakes. At 833probate.com, I specialize in preventing probate deals from falling apart. From handling disclosures and cleanouts to managing family expectations, I ensure the process runs smoothly from start to finish. Let us talk today. Simply scan the QR code to get started. Or contact us today at 833probate. That's 833-776-2243. Visit 833probate.com or email info@833probate.com. Don't let a preventable mistake become an expensive one. Let's protect your probate sale from day one.